Out the boom about 5 inches. It looks
We're going in 30 seconds.
Bonjour. Great. One player coming down the pipe.
Okay, folks, we're getting close.
If you wouldn't persnickyiate on my perturbation, I'd be happy to pontificate on a question of my own been doing.
Because I don't want you to repeat that, I will reluctantly agree to whatever you said.
10 seconds.
Have Bunyan.
Adorable lamb check, please.
6, 5,
Okay, fade to black.
3.
Vader is still Luke's father.
Hi, I'm Cookie, and I truly believe it is fun to stay at the YMCA. Flying solo, so did Amelia Earhart, and look how that turned out. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by
Vitamin Holy Water, made with the right vitamins and minerals to make you feel born again.
And so it begins. First question, what about Biab? Which scream does not have the proper amount of A's for the situation? Ah! Our credit rating is bad. Ah! My car broke down. Ah! I've got a drinking problem. Or, ah! I've got small breasts. AAA is the highest corporate credit rating score. It doesn't go up to 4 A's. Plus, the A's are good, not bad. I also would have accepted, ah, these batteries are really small. Or, ah, I'm a hot air ballooning enthusiast in Albuquerque. Here's one I like to call more garbage than meets the eye. If Transformers director Michael Bay only used the editing technique where overlapping images fade into one another during scene transitions, what would his Transformer name be? Jump Cutter, Cutaway, Cross Cutter, or Dissolver? Here's what a right answer looks like. A dissolve is when one scene gradually blends into the next one. Another thing that dissolves in those movies are the rational plot lines. I think you're crossed up. You know what else is crossed up? The Vitamin Holy Water you just won from the Vitamin Holy Water Company. Vitamin Holy Water, the only drink fortified with vitamins and the Holy Spirit. This wrong answer of the game got you $4,000. Nice job. Coming up, I refuse to make any jokes about Paul Rudd. Oh man, I was just thinking about Paul Rudd. I love that guy. He's funny, talented, he just seems like a good dude. I'm a Paul Rudd fan, do you hear me? I'm pro Paul Rudd. Oh man, could Paul Rudd get any ruddier? I mean, seriously, could he? Yes, he could put on a lot of weight. Yes, he could blush a lot. Yes, he could stop shaving. Or no, stop asking. Ruddy means a sort of healthy red, so yeah, that's one way he could get ruddier. Which totally makes sense because people must always be complimenting him, and Paul Rudd, he's a humble guy. I mean, all the compliments are true, but still Paul Rudd must be all like, stop, you're making me blush. And that just makes people like him more because he's friggin' Paul Rudd. Oh, I love that, man! Everybody quattro, everybody quattro, hey! It's time for Q is for question 4. You know those Sue Grafton mystery books where she works through every letter of the alphabet? The first one was A is for alibi, then B is for burglar. Well, say Sue Grafton decided to write a new mystery series about far more minor crimes. What would be the 12th book in the series? J is for jaywalking, L is for littering, M is for mattress... L is the 12th letter in the alphabet. My favorite book in the series is probably S is for stealing your neighbor's Wi-Fi. Gripping.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Coming up next, promenade to the hoop and slam dunk. It's time for a this or dat. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, tell me if it's a move made in the NBA or a move made in square dancing. If it's an NBA move, press the square button. If it's a square dancing move, Press your circle button. Get one right and you'll do-si-do into 300 big ones. Get one wrong and you'll brick 300 bucks. You've only got 30 seconds. All right, let's get started. Wave the ring. Jab step. Hand check. Stir the bucket. Give and go. Pick and roll. Partner trade. I'm calling this a flagrant foul. I tried square dancing once, but I couldn't control my balls. No, wait, I meant basketball. No, wait, it was square dancing. That about does it for round one. And you've got a pretty nice score. It's a shame there's nobody here to share it with. Remember, I'm doubling the value of each question in round two. Enough small talk. Let's try Better Be Careful. Oh no! There's a new avian flu going around where people can't recognize words with the letter A in them. To test yourself, you start counting up from 0. What's the first number you can count to that'll test whether or not you have this illness? 88, 1... Believe it or not, the number 1000 is the first number counting up from 0 that has the letter A in it. Hey, I said the letter A. I guess I don't have the avian Lou. The avian Lou? Lou? Oh, Mother Ucker! I lost my S! May I introduce Shack Attack? So I was reading Shaquille O'Neal's Twitter the other day.
Cookie, might I bespeech upon you to allow me to profit this interjection?
Okay, Donnie, but it has to be concise.
Concise, as if to say any other way would be disparageable? Ha! Suppose you desire respite and henceforth proceed to vacationing. While postulating a destination, you choose upon further askew New Jersey. If, while being there, you listen only to musicality originated from New Jersey, what melodious offerings would you not be comprehending? Swerving to Journey's backlog of melodiosity, proceeding to enjoy the Bon Jovi armoire, receiving the earl offerings of...
Journey inaugurates their musical Journey in San Francisco before caterwauling to national attention theretofore after. Whoa, what the hell? You know, Donnie, maybe you should try cutting out a lot of the extra words you say. You know? Maybe just try cutting right to the point.
Oh, really? Maybe if your prattling were less ampule, then maybe my eluctations wouldn't seem quite so relevant.
Yep, forget it.
Plucking chickens, picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Buck her up for a super convenient truth. Which of these animal acts would Al Gore have the biggest issue with in regards to global warming? Or, with over 1.5 billion in the world, cows emit a massive amount of methane through belching and flatulence. But if there's one thing I've learned over the years, you can't teach cows anything via a PowerPoint presentation.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me,
Try this on for size. Martin Lawrence of Arabia.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right.
All right, there's a lot of information to process in this question, so it seems only fair to bump up the cash a little. Let's add $1,000 for a correct answer. Arrange these Martin Lawrence movie roles in this order: security guard, cop, undercover cop, thief posing as a cop. Blue Streak, National Security, Bad Boys, Big Mama's House. National Security, Bad Boys, Big Mama's House, Blue Streak. National Security, Blue Streak, Big Mama's House. He played a security guard in National Security, a cop in Bad Boys, an undercover cop in Big Mama's House, and a thief posing as a cop in Blue Streak. That just earned you an extra $1,000. I'm looking forward to his upcoming role as a cop who goes undercover as an actor, playing a thief pretending to be a cop in National Blue Mama's House Bad Streak Houseboy 2. Yeah, that should be good.
Hold me, never let me go.
How about pirates who understand science? What would a pirate who only sailed with ocean surface currents and never against them be able to accurately claim? We sailed from New York to Florida. We sailed from California to South America. We sailed from North Africa. This is the only route here that follows an ocean current rather than fighting against it. Although they could have traveled faster in a car, have extra time to stop at a bar. Ringo Starr! Step right up to the Jack Attack. When you see two clues that match, press the X button. 4,000 big ones if you're right, but if you're wrong, you lose 4,000. And of course,
remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Taking it to the max. I love pushing the limits of what's possible. Good luck. That's the game! Hey, I gotta hand it to you, that was pretty good. Either you cheated or you're that trivia robot I built back in 2005 that got out of control and almost killed me and disappeared into the woods. Is that you? Is that you, Cookbot? Come home to Daddy. I forgive you. Daddy forgives you.
You don't know Jack!
Nice one, folks. Okay, Danny, let us know what we're doing.
Okay, keep me a piece if you'd like to engage in another tourniquet of wits.
In 2002, a film came out that changed the genre of fantasy suspense forever.
Mine the sunlight as it dies. A wary sight for weary eyes.
No, witch, you will not weaken me.
Salazar, throw me the pendant!
That film was Witch's Wheel 2. You probably don't remember the original Witch's Wheel. It was kind of a mess. But the sequel has left audiences wondering what happens next for nearly 10 years. This summer, the wait is over. Chauncey Zeigman presents Witch's Wheel 2. 2.
The silence of these woods is suspicious.
Salazar, 3 L's! Quickly, Warlock, an incantation.
This July, prepare yourselves for Witch's Wheel 2. 2. The sequel to the sequel.
What the was that? Find out tonight.
Your kids never cleaning up after themselves? The windows need a wipe down. Muddy footprints all over the floor? Then try Master Spotless's Candy Spray. Simply apply a thin film on the offending surface and presto, your children will be literally licking your home clean.
Yummy! My kitchen was covered in dog hair and garbage, but not after I coated the tile in Master Spotless's Candy Spray. Little Olive has never been so good at chores.
I love carpet.
Master Spotless's Candy Spray also works on picky eaters who won't touch their vegetables. Buy it now. Available in bubblegum, chocolate bubblegum, and sugar.
I'm so embarrassed, Barbara. I just don't know why this is happening to me.
Maybe it's time we considered getting a little help. What about a prescription drug?
Or maybe I should just put my d in a splint.
Trouble chubbing up? Scared of pills? Now there's help from Professor Willie's Dingle Splints, the only $5.99 over-the-counter solution for erectile dysfunction.
Thank you so much, honey.
Don't thank me. Thank Professor Willie.
Professor Willie's Dingle Splints. Getting wood the old-fashioned way.
I joined because I was looking for adventure.
I joined because I wanted a challenge.
I joined because I'm retired and they were looking for people over 55 who collect replica muskets.
Civil War reenactments are all about staging a fake battle that will impress tourists on their summer vacation.
Civil War reenactments are great because when you fake your death, you get to take a little nap.
If you're thinking about joining, you should expect to eat a lot of stew and wear really itchy wool uniforms.
You better like the music of people playing the spoons, because that happens a lot.
This ain't your granddad's war. It's your great-great-granddad's war. The old, the eccentric, the Civil War reenactors.
Yellow? Tired of straining your eyes reading the yellow pages? Hate carrying around all that heavy paper? Now get all the information of the telephone directory in the excitement of an audiobook. It's the Telephone Directory audiobook from Yellow Pages Audio Phone Books. This 250 disc set includes businesses: Alverson Plumbing, 847-2. Residents: Donaldson, Edgar C., 952-456. And much, much more. Order in the next 20 minutes and we'll send you a free copy of VCR instructions read by Sir Ian McKellen. To cancel the blanked program position, select the corresponding program. Buy your Telephone Directory audiobook today and let your ears do the reading. Celebrity voice impersonated.